When the original version came out, it was just amazing, and it still is amazing today. And it should never be remixed. And he remixed it, which obviously was just fantastic. So when I heard it again, I just love it. I kind of missed it when it went away, and then he brought it back into the 21st century with a fantastic mix. Wish that was my record. But it was a defining moment, and I felt proud, you know, because it was a great record to begin with. It's a classic, and not only is it a classic, he remixed it, so it's now a future classic again.
It's a cool story behind the Gatex. Anyway, Gatex is definitely my best seller, but I think it's in the old days my studio was quite bad, and I was making this tune, and it actually had beats inside.
Wow.
But because the bass was so fat, you know, everything was so tense, then I couldn't mix the bass drum inside, and hi-hats and nothing. And I was standing there like, what should I do, you know? I'm just gonna leave it out beats, you know, and suddenly everyone was playing this record, and I was like, wow, you know, like actually it was funny, you know, no beats, no nothing, and whenever I went, I heard it 5 times, you know, in one night, you know, and I was like, oh, something is happening. And then the remixes came. I did a remix as well, and I didn't like it that much, you know. And I was really happy in 2010 that the equipment got so better, so I can mix it up properly with a proper bass drum, with a bass line and everything, and it's now playable as a drum track, you know, all around the world. I do love to sample. Actually, when I'm making music, there are different periods. Sometimes I don't sample at all for years, and then I'm just sampling. You know, like we had Midway Latino had a recycled loops label, which was just for sampling and nothing else. You know, but basically those are records that I really love, and there are some riffs inside it. They're just calling to be sampled. You know. And a good riff is a good riff. Doesn't matter where if it is old, you know, or new. And I don't know. I just love those things to bring it to life again.
The thing is, it's nice to be recognised by what you've done. I mean, I've been doing this style of music for over 22 years. So if we don't get recognised by now, then what? You know, it's just nice to be recognised. It doesn't truly mean anything because, you know, we're working the next week and again the week after that, and we're doing what we love. And as far as I'm concerned, as long as people enjoy what we're doing, it doesn't matter if we're number 1, number 10, number 50. The longer the people still enjoy what we're doing after all these years, after all this time, that's what's important in the end. Like I said, nice to be recognised for it, but it's not truly important now.
Yeah, similar to me. It's of course it's nice to see to be number 1 on Beatport. That means that I'm doing cool music. But for me, the most important thing is to go to the studio and just have fun. You know, I still have fun making tracks. I'm making tracks on long flights because I can't sleep on plane. You know, I make tracks in the car. I make tracks in the studio, home. I'm making tracks all the time. And I'm happy. It makes me happy, and we'll do it as long as I will be happy making it. You know, so. Yeah, as always, I have a few tracks coming out. Hopefully, Intake EP is going to be finished soon. We have this track called Firefight, which is disco. Techno, I don't know how to call it.
Anarchy.
Yeah, and it's just absolutely amazing tune. I play it all the time, and I think it's one of the best tunes I've done in ages. It was actually finally it found the way to Carl's hands, you know, because it was like going around here, up, and then I was playing it, and I think it finally found a proper home, you know, on Intake Records. And after all these years, I'm gonna have a cool release on your label.
And for me, basically, I've just finished off making a new Cox album. It's the 4th album now that I'm now releasing. It's called All Roads Leads to the Dance Floor, and I played 2 tracks tonight. I don't know if you noticed those, but I've been basically working on the album for the last year and a half and road testing a lot of the music within the embodiment of the music I've been playing from other DJs as well, and it's sitting very well inside of what's going on today with music, and I'm quite happy about the way how the album is sounding. So for me, I'm looking to also do a live elements show with the release of the album for next year. So it's going to be quite a big release. It's going to come out on digital. It'll be the first time that I've actually got behind my own music on my own record label rather than selling it off to major record labels. And it's going to be interesting times for next year to see how this music, or my style of music, gets accepted. Because also I've made drum and bass on the album, I've made dubstep on the album, I've made Latin house on the album, techno, all sorts of weird and wonderful things. So I've done it, I've made it, and I'm playing it, and I'm looking forward to releasing it and hopefully other people to enjoy. Well, I suppose if anyone's going to keep techno safe, it's going to be me and you, mate.
Yes.
For sure, because we believe in it, and I've always believed in it, and that's what's got us where we are today. Without that belief, maybe we'd be working at McDonald's or something.